Hello, guys. Peter Gantner here, back again with another token review. This time it's Brillion Finance. The token is DUA. But before we get into the token, I do want to remind you I am not a financial advisor, and this is not meant for financial advice. We're going to do a brief overview of the project. Really, in order to decide whether you want to get involved in it, you should do a deep dive into the project and look much more than what we're going to show you here today. What we've done is said, hey, there are tens of thousands of tokens out there. And in order to get through them, to find the ones that you actually want to spend the time, you're going to spend a half an hour diving into a token. You don't want to do that for thousands of tokens. So what we do is take the tens of thousands of tokens, narrow it down to right now about 35 videos that we've done. And then we can help you target the ones that you might want to do the research on and get involved with. And so with that, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to jump into Brillion Finance. All right. Brillion, 11.21 cents. We've got a market cap there. It currently right now is about a $14.52 million market cap. We can see it just recently today ran up pretty nicely there from earlier today up. That was pretty good. We can see that it is on the Ethereum chain as well as Avalanche. If you would like low gas fees, Avalanche, if you're willing to, there's a lot of people who just love the Ethereum chain. You can purchase it on the Ethereum chain. It's also available on a couple of exchanges, which we'll get to in a second. One of the troubling things, now I do own this token, but one of the things that we'll be asking is, why is there no max supply? There's a total supply of 1 billion here, but there is no max supply. And if you take the 1 billion of the total supply and you times the 11 cents, you're looking at about $110 million market cap for what they're doing. So we're going to be reaching out to them to see, hey, what's going on here? How much, why is there no max supply? And it could be just they haven't reported it and they need to do that with CoinMarketCap. All right, let's jump over here. And let's go check out the all. We can see that this launched about March of 2023. So they made it through. The 2023 was essentially a bear market, and they made it through that bear market. And then we can see when it hit about October and things started going up, that it has climbed up pretty significantly from 0.033, about 3 point something X up to 11 cents there. If we come down here, we can see that it is available on two centralized exchanges, MEXC and CoinStore. So these are both centralized exchanges. And then, of course, it's available on Uniswap, which is the decentralized exchange, more than likely available on SushiSwap and some of the other decentralized exchanges as well. And with that, let's jump over to one of the things I'll show you here too. And we haven't talked a lot about this. A lot of people that have accounts can put information over here on the right-hand side and say whether they're bullish or whether they're bearish on it. You really have to take this with a grain of salt because competitors will come and leave negative stuff. Of course, the projects, if this will come and leave positive comments. So if you're going to read this stuff and believe it, you should probably click on who's putting it in there and go look and see how many other posts they've done, how long have they been on here, and see if they've only left positive ones or only on this project. So you can do some research. Every aspect of a token that you get into, you should dig deep to see what's going on. So we've got some people here talking about Brillion Finance joins forces with Vanar Chain. We're going to talk about that here in a second. That is VC. I actually own some of that token, some of that chain. So they're going to be working with them. That's an interesting little thing there. And I've actually done very well on that token recently here. So we have DUA token has rebranded to Brillion. That's actually why my business partner, when we were looking at this, said, that's a weird symbol for DY Brillion, the name, and DUA. There you go. It was DUA token to begin with. It was rebranded Brillion, and I don't know if they're going to be changing the name of the token or not, but at least at this point, they've stuck with the DUA and just rebranded the site and the project Brillion. All right, so let's go here. Let's look at it. Not a lot of posts, guys. 277 total posts. We can see that right up here. On that, we'll hit the follow button here because we do own the token. They just joined in May of 2023. It's a little bit less than a year. You'd like to see more than a few hundred posts in a year period of time, but they do have posts here. So a sneak peek at the new banking integration, part of the Brillion V1 release next week. This is a very special one, and a lot of work went into making it a reality. So they're talking about a banking integration here. There are a lot of projects now that are starting to, now that the ETF is there and stuff like that, are really beginning to work more with banks in order to make it super easy for you to move crypto from your fiat from your banking account into crypto, and then vice versa the other way. So we'll have to check that out, and maybe in a follow-up video we can do a demo on that. So 11 hours ago, a partnership long in the works is now finally here. Brillion will be integrated as the official wallet of Nucla Data's modular layer 1 for data ecosystems and AI. So that's one partnership right there that they've got. If you come down a little bit further, here's the announcement. Now remember, we've talked about on other videos, and this is on Nuke's site, that I guess it's Nucle AI is what it's supposed to be. They actually reposted their post. But normally what we would do is go, okay, they're saying they're partnerships. We're going to click on here, go out to their site, and then go find the post on that site as well to verify that they are partnerships. You can see the Vanar here chain. I'm going to click on this in a second. We may do a review on this. This is actually, if you hold their token, you can have a feeless chain here with Vanar. It may be one that we do eventually here. But again, you can come over and see Brillion Finance. This is on the Vanar channel. So we can confirm that these partnerships are taking place in a short period of time. That one's on the 18th. This one was just recently here with 11 hours ago. So they're lining up some very good partnerships to move this thing forward. It's one of the things, remember, when you get into a partnership, you now have that other project's community to then interact with yours, and then your community interacting with them, as well as the strength in those partnerships. So those are two good partnerships that they have. I don't see a lot up till then. A lot of posts on January 12th, the 11th. Oh, this is cool. We had done something off of this too. SEC Crypto BlackRock. That's funny. I like that post. Isn't it great, some of the posts that are created in the crypto space, right? They make you just absolutely laugh like crazy, right? Let's see. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Total rewards. So they got some stuff going on here. Happy New Year. Hope you all managed to touch grass, snow, and spend time with loved ones. For those that are eager to jump back in, join us tomorrow in the Coin Store EXC. They had an AMA in the Coin Store, which is one of the exchanges that they're on. You can see them, the announcement, they went on MEXC. Again, I like to go through and scroll, guys, and look back over the last 6 months, a year of these projects and see if I can find anything super interesting. Maybe here's another partnership that we can go check out and see. Are there any promises? They said, oh, this is coming soon. Did they make it on time? Were they late? If they were late, did they deliver it? Was it what they promoted and expected it to be? So those are all things that you can cover. So let's jump over to their website. Bridging billions of transactions. One smart wallet to manage, transact, and integrate your digital assets seamlessly with global banking. So it is a wallet, and it essentially is going to connect with global banking. So you can see their partners down here, Alliance Block. We got DUA.com, which is part of their own project. Vanar, Flus, I guess you would pronounce that. I'm going to have to check out that chain. I've never heard of it. FLUS. So we'll document that. We'll check that out. Nexarol ID. So this must be some kind of an ID project. Again, another one I haven't seen. So we're going to have to check that one out. We're going to have to do some homework here. So let's look at the vision. At Brillion, we're all about simplifying money management and movement. Our goal is to ensure everyone can easily send, receive, and manage their funds. With our smart wallet, financial tasks become straightforward and accessible. So one of the keys to the entire adoption of all crypto. So right now there's about 100 million people in the world out of almost 8 billion, or maybe just over 8 billion people that are actually into crypto. In order for us to take this to a billion, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 billion people that are into crypto, there needs to be solutions that simplify the process of going from fiat to crypto, from crypto to fiat, from chain to chain. And that is one of the things that this project is working on, is simplifying that and getting it as simple as possible to be able to do that. So it's definitely got a big mission, and that means what? Big problems. If you're able to solve them, you have the potential of big market caps, right? Price increases along the way. They do have a lot of tokens still left in their arsenal to help drive and move this forward. I would like to know, and we can go look at their white paper. I don't see the white paper on their site, so we're going to have to go try to track that down. I'd love to read their white paper and see what their plans are of their tokenomics, right? Really look at their tokenomics and get a look at that. So we're going to do that in when we do our follow-up video, and see what's going on in the tokenomics and what are they going to do, right? Because there's a very small percentage of the tokens that are actually out right now, about 14%, I think it was, when we looked at that. So we can go to the team. Now, the team right now, let me see if I can click on this. Let's see what happens. Always a little scary, guys, if I go to a team. Oh, there it is. Okay, they have the LinkedIn. Let's see if it takes us there. All right. I was getting a little worried there that we weren't going to see a LinkedIn. So anytime I go and find a team on a site, if they don't have it linked out to a LinkedIn, to other profiles, so I can actually go see who do I know that also knows them, what have they done in the past. So I am a big believer in experience, right? And knowing what somebody did. I mean, not that they couldn't make it successful, but I don't want to take a garbage man, let's say somebody who's a sanitation worker, who decides that he wants to start a game, and he goes and gets some of his friends who don't have any game experience, and they're going to launch the next play to earn game, right? That I would be hesitant on, because they don't have experience. Now, if his friend, his brother, was a game developer and worked for one of the big game studios, and another one was an expert in finance, maybe a CFO of a company, you can start to see that put together. So we spend a lot of time looking at the teams that are here, and we can go back and see a product manager and founder of Save3R. We can go check that out and see how successful was it. Is it still around? Is it still in business? Senior blockchain product manager for iExec, blockchain product manager. So Lorenzo here has done a lot of stuff. It looks like actually his entire career has been in blockchain. That's most of the stuff that he has here. We can say show all 8 experiences. Now, some people are going, oh my God, this is a lot of work to look at these the projects. As you are going to put in your hard-earned money into this project, or into any project, you want to make sure that you're doing your homework. You're checking in to see what's the credentials, what's the background on these people. Okay, so we did that on Lorenzo. Again, I would look in much deeper than that. And then they also have, so that's head of product. Let's see what else we got here. We also have their technical lead. So we can go look and see what he's done. We can also go see their full stack developer. Right now, I'm only seeing, let's see if we can go up. Let's see if there's, no, that is it for a team. It doesn't say who's the CEO or any of that stuff. Be interesting to see, is this decentralized? Is it DAO? Figuring out what that is. So I don't really see the person who's running the day-to-day show, unless that is, but it said he's product development. So let's see, we got a full stack Solidity, Caro blockchain lead developer. So he worked on that project, so that's okay. Let's see what else we got here. Experience, Alliance blockchain program. Okay. All right. So there's some stuff here. You can see that it has 500 plus connections. They're in Venezuela, so we can look at that. All right. Let's see. Where was Lorenzo from? Let's go here and see. All right. Let's go look and see where Lorenzo is located. Let's see. I don't see if it says where Lorenzo is from. No, it does not tell us where Lorenzo is from. All right. Let's jump back over here and let's go to the last developer. Oh, let me make sure I got the right one. I think Luis is the technical lead. Let's see. So I don't see who's running Brillion Finance, if they actually have any experience in the finance area. So that would be nice to know. if there's somebody here that actually understands finance on that side, since they're connecting with the banking industry. Do they have some pedigree that has some banking relationship? Right now, it looks like there's a lot of tech development. The 3 staff members that they show are all heavily into tech. Venezuela again. Let's see. All right, so good credentials there on him. But let me go see here. Let's see if they have any advisors that know anything about the tech. So again, I do own the token, guys. I'm not into it for a lot, very small amount at this point. And so we're going to reach out and see if we can get some information on the team. We're going to reach out and see if we can get feedback on why there's no max supply. Is this a deflationary token? We're going to reach out and see if we can see the tokenomics. So is there a white paper on it? Because I'm not seeing it on here. I see a roadmap, I see features, all kinds of stuff like that. So we are going to need to do some homework on it and see what is going on. For features, it really doesn't show anything. There's a tab for it, but when you click on it, it takes you to here. When I scroll down, it really doesn't show me any features. It shows me more just the roadmap on what's going on there. And if I click on the arrow here, it just takes me to their vision. So we've got some homework to do on Brillion. Help us dig in. We have some comments below. If you've used Brillion, let us know. If you know the team that's working on it, let us know. Good, bad, whatever it is, let us know down in the chat. We'd love to have the conversation. We are going to be sending a message to them, asking them some of the questions that we came up with, which is the market cap or the max supply. And then also who else is on the team outside of the 3 developers. If you like finding projects like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notified each and every single time we do a new video. And I want to thank you for your time. Have a great day, and we look forward to getting some more videos produced and putting them on the channel.